Censorship is everywhere, be it politics, movies, comedies, and yes, books. Hi everyone, this is Anything Absurd, and today we are going to talk about 4 books which were banned due to their highly controversial status and their dangerous nature. The last book, in spite of being banned, won 2 Oscars for its film adaptation. The first book is 1984. It was written by George Orwell in the year 1949. The book is set in fictional Oceania where a totalitarian regime is ruling over everything, led by a omnipotent figure, the Big Brother, which literally sees everything. The protagonist, Winston Smith, falls in love with Julia and they together decides to rebel against the government. The book gives us iconic quotes such as "War is peace," "Freedom is slavery," and "Ignorance is tyranny." The book was banned due to its pro-communist approach, sexually explicit nature, zero privacy, surveillance by government 24/7, and the idea of anti-authoritative states. The next book is Catcher in the Rye, another classic novel. It was written by J.D. Salinger in the year 1951. The novel revolves around Holden Caulfield, a 16-year-old boy who is somehow on the verge of being expelled from his high school. He embarks a solo trek to New York for 2 days, filled with angst, rebellion, his struggles with identity and belongingness, and his idea of transition into adulthood and the gate towards the adult world. The book was banned because of various reasons. First of all, the use of very strong language. Holden, in almost every sentence, use F word like anything. It's sexually explicit mannerism. For instance, Holden in one chapter tries to flirt and seduce his friend's mother. Underage drinking, Holden being a teenager smoking loads and loads of cigarettes, his anti-authoritative stance, prostitution, and whatnot. The next book is Animal Farm, another classic written by George Orwell. It was written in 1945. The book is set in Manor Farm, which was once controlled by humans, but then animals rebel against their human master and takes over everything. Everything goes well, but gradually tyranny starts to unfold. From all animals are equal, the Manor Farm goes to all animals are equal, but few animals are more equal than others. The book is banned because of its pro-communist approach, the mocking of Russian Revolution, and the authoritative stance and totalitarianism. And the last book, which won 2 Oscars for its movie adaptation, even though the book was banned, is Kill a Mockingbird, written by Harper in 1960. The book is narrated by G. Hilary Finch, also known as Scout. Scout tells us about her experience revolving around his father, Atticus, who by profession is a lawyer, and trying to save a black-colored man named Tom Robinson, who is accused of raping a white girl. Set in 1930s, deep South America, where racial discrimination and segregation is prevalent. We see the heroics of Atticus and his attempt to save Tom Robinson from capital punishment. The book was banned due to its racial slur and the use of N-word, profoundly depiction of rape and incest. So these were the 4 books which were banned due to their highly controversial status. Have you read any of them? Please tell me in the comments.